Hey kids, today we're going to go over a couple things. These circles represent atoms, okay, or the nucleus of an atom. Now, in these atoms, we can have protons and neutrons, right, inside the nucleus. Electrons are out in the electron cloud. And there's three different ways we can represent this, okay? So I'm going to start with this one, and then we'll fill this out, fill this out, fill this out, okay? So I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is 2p and 2n. Right. Now the P stands for protons, the N stands for neutrons. So you got two protons and two neutrons in the nucleus of this atom. Okay, so this symbol can be written based on that diagram, right? The symbol is He for helium. Okay, how do you find that? Well, you look on the periodic table for element number 2. Okay, remember the atomic number, all right, is the number of protons in the nucleus. So 2 protons means we have helium. Right? Now, if we want to know the top number, we just take 2 plus 2. Okay, the top number is your atomic mass, or sometimes called the mass number. Okay, so 2 plus 2 gives me 4. All right, this would be 2, 4. He is the symbol for helium, right? And this is similar to our X, Z, A. That's exactly what that is. Okay. Now, because in this chapter we're talking about radioactivity, and we really don't care about the charge of an atom, we're going to just ignore the C part over here, okay, the charge, right? So XA, or X, Z, A, and C, right? So we're ignoring the C. We've got our Z and our A, right? The number of protons and the mass number. Atomic number, mass number. All right, so that's called the atomic mass. Now, another way you can write that is you can write helium-4, okay? And you put a dash in between. Helium will tell me, right, from the periodic table, how many protons it has. And the 4 tells me the atomic mass. Now, if I want to know the number of neutrons, I just take 4 minus 2, right? So 4 minus 2 gives me the number of neutrons. Okay, so that's one example. Let's go ahead and do this one, and that one. All right. Now here I've got 6 protons and 6 neutrons in my nucleus. And you're like, well, what element is that? Well, all I got to do is say, well, 6 protons tells me the identity of the element. Look on your periodic table, it's going to be carbon, okay, which is number 6. Or, there we zoomed in. All right. So we'll draw a great big C here, right? That's my element symbol. That's my X. Okay, Z is always the number of protons. We've got 6 of those. And then the A is protons plus neutrons, because it's atomic mass. So 6 plus 6 gives me 12. All right. Now another way to draw this is write carbon dash 12. Okay. This right here tells me everything, right? This right here tells me those things, right? This would tell me those things. Okay? All right. Here we've got another one, uranium, 235 and 92. So first of all, let's fill in our little circle. 92 is the number of protons, so I'll put 92p. Now if I want neutrons, I got to take 235 minus 92. So let's see, 5 minus 2 is 3, and 23 minus 9 is 14. So 143 neutrons. Okay, that's supposed to be an N for neutrons. I draw my N's different ways. I apologize. And then down here, I'm just going to write uranium, the dash, and after the dash goes the atomic mass. All right, 235. The name of the element can already tell you how many protons it has. Look it on the periodic table, find it. Okay. Now we're going to start with iodine 131, and we're going to work our way up. Okay. You find iodine on the periodic table. So over here, it's a halogen. Okay. The atomic number is 53. So we're going to write I. Okay. It's a symbol. 53 is the atomic number, and that's my atomic mass, right? Or my mass number. So 131 goes up here. All right. Now, if I want to fill out the little circle here, I'd write 53 protons. And my neutrons will be 131 minus 53. What is that, like 78? All right, I hope that's right. I'm going to check my math on the calculator. See, 78 and 53 would be 1 carry 1. Yeah, that'd be right. Okay, so there you go. All right. Now, that should help you out a lot with some of the homework you're going to have today. Okay, I'm going to roll this cart over here. We're going to look at our homework together on the screen here. All right. So you'll get this worksheet. You already have it in front of you. Should pass these out before I gave you the video, start showing you the video. If not, let's pause the video and give them to you. Okay. Oh, great. My head might be in the way. Anyhow. Okay. So on this worksheet, we got a few things going on. All right. It shows 1p and 1n plus 1p and 1n. Right. These two nuclei slam together and then make this nucleus. Okay. If you take two smaller nucleus and you slam them together and make a bigger one, that's called fusion. All right. Now down here it asks us to label it nuclear fission or nuclear fusion. So this one's going to be fusion, so let's go ahead and label it. I'll put that over here. All right. And then the second one, we take a neutron, slam it into a big uranium nucleus. It's going to split apart into smaller stuff. This is called fission. All right. Okay, so that's number one. Number two says circle the letter of the equation that correctly explains the nuclear reaction shown in the top diagram. Okay, we've got H2 plus H2 makes H4. Okay, this is H2, hydrogen 2, right? This is hydrogen 2. That is not hydrogen 4. That is helium 4, so that's not right. All right. How about B? H2 plus H2 makes helium 4. Okay, so B is going to be correct. All right. Now, one thing I should actually do, I didn't think about this earlier. If we look back over here, right, you can actually write out, zoom out some, okay, you can actually write these names out and put the dash with a symbol, but you can also use the element symbol. So we could just write this as HE-4. This one could be just C for carbon dash 12, right, because C is the symbol for carbon. Uranium would be U-235, and iodine would just be I-131. Okay, that tells me the element, so I can know the number of protons in the periodic table, right? That tells me the atomic mass. So you can fill everything out. Okay? All right, should have done that earlier. Good thing about it. So we're back over here. All right, H2 plus H2 makes helium 4. All right, next, 3. Circle the letter of the equation that correctly explains the nuclear reaction shown in the bottom diagram, which will be this one. I'm going to have to actually scroll down a little bit here. Oh, not that much. All right. Let's go back up here. Whoa, where am I? Let's do this. All right, here we go. All right, we're on number 3. The bottom diagram looks like one neutron slamming into something and making other stuff, right? This is going to be uranium-235. But if you look at this, it's 3 neutrons and energy given off. Sorry, my head's in the way. Okay. So let's pause. All right, so this is a little tricky. Trying to scroll on one thing and look at the video on the other. Okay, so the first one, number 2 was letter B was the answer. Okay, number 3, the answer is going to be this top one, A. Okay, you'll see 3 neutrons are given off, energy is given off, barium-141 and krypton-92 are given off. So this is A, right? That was B. Okay, what 2 elements are involved in the nuclear fusion reaction? Now it's only asking you for the elements, right? In the fusion reaction. So if we were to scroll back up real quick, okay, my 2 elements are, well, this guy's got 1 proton, that guy's got 1 proton. Those are both hydrogen. This guy's got 2 protons, so it's helium. All right, so I'm going to scroll back down. We'll write helium in our blank. Okay, so hydrogen and helium are the 2 elements involved. And I'll just put an H and HE. Okay, hydrogen and helium. You don't have to write them out. You can if you want to. Okay, but we can use element symbols and know what we're talking about. Okay, label each atom in the fusion reaction with its correct symbol and isotope notation. We'll do that in a second. Okay, what are the 3 elements involved in the fission reaction shown? Well, we just circled them right here, or we just found the right answer here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, uranium, barium, and krypton. Okay, Kr. All right. Those are the 3 elements involved. There are also neutrons involved. Those aren't elements. Okay. And the last 5 and 7 say to label each atom in the fusion reaction. all right, and in the fission reaction. So we're going to scroll back up and label those after I erase this. Now, to label them, we can do it like this. We're going to use these symbols right here as our labels, okay? That's not necessarily the exact symbols, but that type of a symbol. Okay, the X is the A symbol, this guy, okay, without the charge. All right, so let's move back over here. I'm going to pause the video for a second, and then we'll come back. All right, guys, we're back. Real quick, get my head out of the way. Now, again, these might be hard to see in the video. You should have your worksheet in front of you. You can fill these in, okay? We're going to use the XZA symbol. All right, so this guy right here has got one proton. Well, one proton on your periodic table, if you look, it's got to be hydrogen. All right, so put hydrogen. This guy's the same thing. All right, one proton means one atomic number, and then my A is the atomic mass. Okay, so this is 1 plus 1, or 2, right? This is also 2. See, they're actually atoms of hydrogen 2, which is called deuterium. Okay, the hydrogen 2 atoms slam together, and we make this atom over here. Okay, it's got 2 protons in the nucleus. Look on your periodic table, that means it's helium, so it's He. All right, again, 2 protons, and 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, so it's a helium nucleus, also known as an alpha particle, basically. Okay, down here, this great big guy is going to be a uranium. I'm going to label him down, I don't know, somewhere. All right, just label it somewhere beside that. So it's uranium, 92 on the bottom. Now the top number, you have to add that number plus that number, okay? 2 plus 3 is 5. 9 plus 14 is 235, right? So it's uranium 235. Okay, just label that somewhere around this big guy. Okay, now we've got these 2 guys we also have to name or label. All right, this one, look at your periodic table. It is barium. So we'll write Ba. 56 protons. There's a 56 right there. 56 plus 85 is going to give you 141. And then down here, 36 protons means it's krypton, Kr, okay, 36 on the bottom. And then 56 plus 36 gives me 92. All right, cool. So get that written down. That's the entire first page, right? We did all that together. Cool. Okay, so we did the first page completely. The second page, I'll get you started on. You got to do the rest by yourself. All right. Remember, this is the XZA symbol. So the X is the name of the element, right? So that's hydrogen, helium, carbon, oxygen, scandium, cobalt, lead, barium, yada, yada, yada. Okay. The bottom number then is your Z. That's the number of protons, also the atomic number. Okay. So whatever that bottom number is, will go here and here. All right. First 2 blanks. So let's put a 1 there and a 1 there. All right, now your mass number is the top number, okay? So that's your mass number goes here, always. Top number always goes there. The number of neutrons is your mass number minus your atomic number, okay? Or mass number minus the number of protons, either way you want to think about it. These 2 guys are always the same by definition, those first 2 columns, all right? So 1 minus 1 gives me no neutrons, okay? It's the case for hydrogen 1. All right, let's look at carbon 14 down here. All right, C14 over 6. Atomic number 6, 6 protons. 14, they filled in my mass number. I didn't really need to because it's written right there. 14 minus 6 gives me 8 neutrons. Okay, you're going to fill out the rest of that page. It's pretty simple. All right, after that, let's see. Yeah, you guys can do that page. It's easy. This page is also pretty easy. It's just multiple choice. You only got 2 choices. This goes along with your reading pretty well. All right, so do that. And let's see here. Radioactivity, nuclear reactions. You can do that. It's multiple choice. More multiple choice. All right, this last one. Talk about this for just a few seconds. Okay. This reaction looks the same as one we saw earlier on the first page. All right. We got a hydrogen and a hydrogen slam together and make a helium. Okay, so hydrogen 2, hydrogen 2 make a helium 4. Now, what type of nuclear reaction is shown? That's fusion. What is the nucleus produced by this reaction? It's a helium 4 nucleus. All right, so you can just write He-4. Okay, and then the last question. I'm going to stop the video.